Today, a federal order is being issued, which will require producers, should they be impacted and affected by an infection, to notify us of that fact. And then to take the additional step of notifying their veterinarian, or the state veterinarian, or the veterinarians associated with our department, USDA, APHIS, so that we can work collaboratively with you to develop a management plan that will allow us better to monitor, trace, and control the circumstance on the farm. We, of course, would expect that that plan would include implementation steps focused on biosecurity practices, which I suspect you're hearing quite a bit about here during this World Pork Expo. This does not involve a restriction of movement. It does not involve a quarantine. But it does involve the need for reporting and the need for a monitoring plan and a management plan. Now, we understand and appreciate that when such a requirement is created, it places the onus financially on producers. And we also know that the pork producers have themselves advanced significant resources in order to identify a pathway of these viruses, in order to identify vaccines that may potentially work to eliminate or eradicate the virus. And we also know that it's important and necessary for the federal government to be more than just a partner in word, but also in deed. So accompanying this order will be resources from the federal government. Now, these resources, when combined with what we're asking for in our 2015 budget, will approximate roughly $30 million. Initially, it will be available to producers and to the industry. Will be a little bit less than $4 million, which will go to additional research for the development of a vaccine. Several million dollars will be directed to state departments of agriculture through cooperative agreements to allow them to work collaboratively with you and us on these management and control activities. A little over $500,000 will be made available for developing these herd management plans that will be required by those who are impacted and affected by these viruses. Over $11 million will be made available in the form of cost share opportunity for additional expenses that producers will incur as a result of the biosecurity measures that they will be required to take under their plan. We will also put additional resources into testing. Nearly $4 million combined will be focused on additional testing and genomic testing so that we get a better handle on precisely what we're dealing with. We recognize that it is important to focus on creating a better understanding of these viruses, a better understanding of how they came into this country, a better understanding of how to deal with them once they are here, and how ultimately to deal with the eradication and elimination of them. So we are putting these resources to work in partnership with the industry. This is too important an industry to this country, to the producers, to rural America, and to all of America, for us not to take aggressive action.